First in the morning with entertainment, and we're going to stay kind of on a sports note here because New York Knicks in the NBA Finals in New York last night. And boy, as great as the play was on the court, there was a lot going on in the stands.
Oh my goodness, the biggest A-listers were at this game. It was so exciting to watch everybody in the crowd. So Mariska Hargitay and Taylor Swift had a really fun reunion. We could see them kind of having their moment, all watching the game. Everybody was very intense. Of course, this is at Madison Square Garden. So Mariska, of course, known for her character Olivia Benson in Law and Order. She appeared in Taylor's Bad Blood music video back in 2015. And then, of course, we know that Taylor's cat is named after Mariska Hargitay's character Olivia from Law & Order, which is so fun too. Okay, so let's just get into what she was wearing. So she had fun with the Haim sisters, wearing kind of a play on Knicks, the Knicks title of the team. So she wore a Stevie Knicks shirt, which was kind of exciting.
Spelled with a K.
Yeah, that's it. There was a Nickelback when one of the Haim sisters wore a nickel with a K, Nickelback. And then Nicole with a K, Kidman, the other Haim sister, wore that. So that was kind of fun. We saw Ben Stiller. We saw Tracy Morgan, Julianne Moore. Taylor and Kylie Jenner had a moment together. We could see them kind of hug it out, which is exciting. Timothée Chalamet, who we've seen at a number of Knicks games now, he was there celebrating. We saw A$AP Rocky. People were very excited, especially people on our team. We were talking about this morning that Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld reunited.
Oh, can we talk about this reunion? There's Jerry there.
We don't see that often. I love that. Look at everybody just celebrating. What a huge moment.
Love to be able to overhear this conversation right here.
That would be great.
Jerry and Larry.
Yeah, it's so cool. Tate McRae, Hailey Bieber were there. And then this is kind of interesting. Selena Gomez posted, "Happy for New York, but my heart breaks just a little." She's a Spurs fan. Then she says this, adding a little shade. Mad respect for the game. So funny how some are all of a sudden fans, though. LOL. Listen, there's a lot of bandwagoners. I get it. Michael J. Fox is also in attendance. So it was just a big game, like you said. Well, not just the game itself, but then all the people there.
Big deal, because the Knicks have not been in the finals since 1999. I mean, we're talking 25 years or so.
Wild. Yeah, so a lot of excitement. So next game will be exciting.
All right. Glenn Close finally getting her Oscar.
I'm so happy for Glenn Close. She's one of those actresses who have been in such incredible projects but has never won an Oscar. So she is receiving an honorary one at the Governor's Awards in November. This always happens to pretty high-profile actors. Tom Cruise won an honorary Oscar last year. I remember that. So she'll be along with Ridley Scott, of course, massive, one of my favorite directors, sci-fi directors. He'll be receiving an honorary award at the same time, which is exciting, and Floyd Norman. But we do have to break this down. We have to break down Glenn Close and what she's been nominated for. I mean, so many. But in 1988, she was nominated for Best Actress for Fatal Attraction. Doesn't win. The next year, nominated for Best Actress for Dangerous Liaisons. Even 2021, this is the year that people really thought she was going to take it. She was nominated for Best Supporting Actress for Hillbilly Elegy, and she didn't win it either. And she was just all over the red carpet, and everybody was rooting for her, and she unfortunately didn't get it, even though her performance was phenomenal. So I think for a lot of fans, we're like, finally. So I'm happy for her.
For sure.
More than well-deserved.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. All right, finally, David Harbour getting candid about his mental health.
Yes. He opened up to Variety, and he got very honest. So listen, this is kind of a two-part. He opens up about his mental health because there was concerns surrounding his mental health. Shortly after Season 5, the final season of Stranger Things came out, people had some odd interactions with him that were kind of going viral online. So he addresses that, but he also addresses that it was around the same time, if we all remember this, we talked about this a lot, that a harassment claim had been filed by his Stranger Things co-star, Millie Bobby Brown. And people weren't sure if this was real, and they were all heartbroken because, of course, look at them on the red carpet. They essentially play father and daughter, and so we did not want to know that there was problems going on set, and that was shocking to everybody. So he just addressed that portion of everything going on, and he said, look, in families, it's okay to basically have arguments because you're just in a disagreement, and then you come back together. The problem with a multi-billion-dollar show is that there's just hundreds of people who want to get involved. I thought it was interesting that he goes on to say that, yes, there was an issue, and he called it a, quote, simple rupture and repair issue, and that after discussions, they cleared the air, right? So it seemed like this had already been cleared, and then boom, it came out in the press. It was relentless. And he also just goes on to say that that didn't help when it came to his mental illness, because now we were upset with him. I remember people were very upset if this was real. People it was an intense time because this was all over press, especially with the release of the new season. So yeah, he's just addressing that. And I think it was really interesting too that Millie Bobby Brown emailed Variety and basically confirmed this and said she has, listen, we all have issues with people on set when you're with people for 10 years, 10 plus years on a show, but that she has a lot of gratitude for the work that she did with him.
Okay. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Morgan.
Thank you.